Greetings and happy Monday to ya. Happy Monday to ya. Happy Monday. Listen, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you're looking forward to a great week. For me, I know I was singing and I have a little bit of joy in my voice, but I came off of a very challenging week and a very difficult weekend. The reason why I am starting with the energy that I have is that I took the time to learn from the moments that I had last week and over this past weekend. Sometimes I find myself creating so much demand for myself, on myself, meaning I'm currently furloughed from work. However, I still feel like I have a lot of things to do, things that don't necessarily have a deadline, for lack of better terms, but a deadline that I set upon myself. So I'm saying yes to a lot of things, whether it's meetings, trainings, collaborations that I'm working on, whether it's doing projects that I just want to do for myself to get ahead. I'm saying a lot of yes. What I'm not saying yes to is to sleep, to rest, and making time for myself and those that are important to me. I want you to do me a favor, or even yourself a favor. When this video is over, just take a pause. Take a step and step away from everything you're doing. And just take a 5, 10, or 15-minute breather. What you'll realize is, or at least what I've realized, is that you get to connect with yourself. And it's scary sometimes because everything that you are expecting to do, that is expected of you, you think is going to start crushing or crashing. You think it's going to start to crush you because your panic, your anxiety, the things that you are usually in control of, which is time and what you're doing with it, all of a sudden you've taken the routine and kind of flipped it up on its head. What you'll realize is that the pause that you encounter is actually more freeing than you really could have imagined. The pause is something that, my friend Alexis has really been using that term a lot, and I really appreciate what she's been sharing with others as well too, and her journey as well. But you take a pause. I'm sure you've seen the Calm ads on TV, and just stop. Just stop and connect with the things that you've been missing or passing by. What you'll realize again is that you're going to connect more with you. And it's scary because maybe thoughts may come through your head of, what am I supposed to feel? What am I thinking? Is this real? Or I need to get this project done. I'm going to be behind. My deadline's approaching. Whatever it is you're wrestling with, it's okay. At least you're taking the time to let those thoughts come through. As you do this more and more often, you're going to realize one major thing. Time waits for no one, and things aren't going to crash around you. I say that because when you realize that you are actually taking time for yourself and making yourself a priority, it's important that you are actually taking the time to stop and listen to what it is your body is telling you. Too often we let outside things impact what we are saying and what we are doing and how we react, but yet we forget that we are the ones that are in control of our thoughts, our mind, our body, and our actions. I realized that when I was going through the challenges of last week and over the weekend, I became very frustrated. I hated being around me, and I could only imagine those that were in my presence, how they felt being around me. I was easily annoyed. Walking bothered me. Thinking bothered me. Breathing bothered me. And it just became too much where everything was a problem. And I had deadlines in my mind that I had to meet. But I said to myself, what's important? Being frustrated and not being able to control it, or being frustrated and living? So I decided to just drop everything I was doing and take a break for 3 days and just think about me. And sometimes think about you means just doing nothing. Not even thinking, just letting your body be in space and time. So I did that, and it felt good. It really felt good to just let things go and just think about what I needed for me. While I had a little bit of guilt and anxiety coming through, I kind of pushed it down and said, it'll be there tomorrow. Now, thankfully, I'm not working, so things aren't necessarily really relying upon me. So deadlines aren't as realistic as they once were when I worked in a corporate or more dependent environment. It's important that you do take the time to really just feel where you're supposed to be. Because even though we are putting these pressures upon ourselves and we are being filled with anxiety, things just are out of our control. You know, I think about when that entire week and the weeks or years or months prior, I've always wanted to do what I wanted to do and always felt guilty because I felt obligated to other people or things or commitments I had made. But it's tough when you actually put everyone else before you. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just it's got to find its place. Has to find its place. So I want to close with saying that as you enjoy your day, as you enjoy your week, enjoy yourself. Take time to really be present for yourself, because everything you are doing, every bit of pressure you're putting upon yourself, everything that you are looking forward to requires one thing, and that is you to be present.